If you're into anime or you like video games and you're around the ages of 15 to 17, listen up. This is where, and a guy, I forgot to add that, you're a guy or a girl, it really doesn't matter. Just listen. You are friends with the opposite sex who also has interest in video games and anime like you. And you guys actually started your friendship bonding over said video games and anime or comics. And now this said female has to have been funny looking in middle school or elementary school. Had to be ugly, fat, funny looking. People made fun of her, something like that, right? She stuck to herself. She sticks to herself. She only hangs out with you and like 2 other friends she had since 2nd grade, right? All right, really listen, because this is where it gets sticky. No diddy. Now, let's say this friend has a glow up, and during this glow up, you start to develop a crush on her, right? And you can tell she always liked you too, but she looks better now, so you're actually interested. Sounds a little shallow, but it's the truth. And this is where it gets important, so you really got to lock in. Her future, yes, her future is based off of what you do now. Growing up, let's say you have friends outside of anime and video games, and you also did a little bit of sports, like soccer or something. Basically saying you have a social group. Do not bring this girl around your other groups of friends. I repeat, do not bring this girl around your other groups of friends. What happens if you give a cancer patient, preferably a child who had cancer since they was 2, and let's say they're 7, and then you give them the power of Superman overnight? What do you think is gonna happen? You may think, oh, they're gonna be a good person and use their power for good. Maybe in the beginning, first 20 minutes, but after that, they're gonna have a power trip and go crazy because their life did a whole 180 overnight. I say that to say this. If you bring your old fugly friend who now has a glow up, who already has an amazing personality, probably super funny, knows anime, knows video games, and probably into sports because she had to make up for all of that stuff she was lacking with her looks. She still doesn't know she looks good, but you bring her around your other friend group, the attention she's going to get after that day is going to do something chemically in her brain. She's going to start choosing the crush she has on you is going to disappear. She's going to choose the shark homie he's going to smack within 1 to 2 weeks. And then she's gonna slide through the whole friend group and then move on to other social groups that are above you. And then she's gonna start messing with high-end athletes, D1 athletes, and all other sorts of stuff. And the next thing you know, you blink and in 3 to 5 months, she has a link in her bio, bro. And she's selling all types of stuff. You created the hoe. Yes, you, it's your fault. Now, if you follow my steps, you can prevent all of this from happening and you can keep that low-key bad shorty to yourself. But if you try to show off at any point with a shorty, with all these qualities that had a fantastic glow up, I promise you, you will regret it and you will be creating a new hoe. That's how they're born, people. The ones with great personalities and love anime and video games and comics and all that other stuff, they was ugly back in the day and they look good now. And one of y'all broke them around the boys and the boys went eating and now they eating everything else. It's your fault.